New York City is such a wonderful place to visit. It has a lot to offer, but it can be very intimidating for people visiting for the first time. So I made a quick video for you guys on safety tips to keep in mind while you're visiting New York City. So make sure to stay tuned. Starting out with number one, the subway. Taking the trains in New York City is one of the cheapest ways to get around. But when you're on the platform, make sure to stand behind the yellow line. Even though it may sound common sense, I still see people stand on the edge of the platform. There has been multiple incidents where people get pushed onto the tracks. And yes, that sounds scary. So remember, stand behind the yellow line. Moving on to number two, beware of scammers. Tourist hotspots is a place where you can easily get scammed. Like, for instance, when you're in Times Square, you might see a couple of people dressed in costumes. They usually come up to you and ask you if you want to take a picture with them. If you end up taking a picture with them, they usually ask for money, or so-called tips. And if you don't give them money, they usually call someone else over. And then another one comes over, and the next thing you know, you're surrounded by Mickey Mouse or Transformers, or whatever hell they're wearing. So it's always best to avoid these people altogether. Moving on to number three, the bike lane. I have lost count on how many times I've seen people get run over by cyclists. Every time you're about to cross the street, make sure to check left and right. Usually there's a cyclist going on the opposite direction. If it's not a cyclist, then it's usually one of those people on those electric scooters, or someone delivering food on those mopeds. So it's always best to look left and right when you're about to cross the street. Moving on to the last one is the cab driver. I know you've probably seen it in movies before, where usually the tourists get into a taxi cab, and then usually the driver takes them out to a secluded area of the city. But that's not usually the case. Most of these taxi drivers are very friendly, and they're always there to help you out. And if you don't want to take one of those yellow cabs, then you can usually take them over a lift. But I tend to find their rates a lot more higher than taking a yellow cab, but it's totally up to you. So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about New York City? Do you think it's safe, or is it getting worse? And if you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. So thank you guys for tuning in, and now it's time for the tune out.